With thousands of potential systems where context can be harvested, unifying context has to be something that we solve as an ecosystem. So we've taken the best of all of these the unify layer, and we're making it available to partners and customers everywhere. And with that, I'm excited to announce our Atlan App Framework. Think of it like an app store, but instead of for games or photo filters, it's an app store for context. And this is where you'll find AI governance agents, data quality apps, metadata connectors that are all built to plug directly into your data estate. But what exactly is the app framework? It's a world-class developer experience that will give you everything that you need to build, run, and scale applications out of the box. So one is pre-built APIs so that developers don't need to build endpoints themselves. Developer tooling gives a Python toolkit that accelerates app development, including cursor integration and testing utilities. Reusable components are these functional building blocks that handle things like authentication, storage, and parsing. Extension allows the definition of new objects and front-end configurations so developers can create native user experiences by themselves. Runtime environment, as I mentioned, deploy an app in any infrastructure, and then ultimately a marketplace that will bring apps, customers, and partners together to produce and consume those applications. And we're not launching this alone. I'm thrilled to share that we already have over 27 launch partners who have been building on the app framework to solve real customer problems. Thanks to all these teams that have been working closely with us, helping us mature this framework. But ultimately, don't take my word for it. I want to show you all the app framework in action. So at Anomalo, they've teamed up with us to build an application that helps customers manage the quality of their unstructured data, which is an emerging problem with the rise of AI. So they built an app on our framework, and so let's take a look at what they've built.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Karen. I lead partner engineering here at Anomalo. More than 80% of enterprise data is unstructured. PDFs, presentations, policy docs, call transcripts, and more. The challenge is knowing what's in this data and if you can actually trust it. The nation's top quick service restaurant brand, who is a joint Anomalo Atlan customer, faced this very issue with their customer review data while building an internal app. They couldn't easily spot issues, confirm AI readiness, or centralize context for governance. Now, with Anomalo Unstructured, you just point us to an S3 bucket. We score, scan, and summarize document collections, detecting 20+ issue types, enriching files with metadata, and even remediate issues like redacting PII or creating subsets of documents, all with no code. Anomalo surfaces deep insights into your data, but governance doesn't end there. Atlan is where context comes together, the shared workspace where teams decide what's trusted and ready to use. So while Anomalo identifies issues and creates metadata, Atlan brings those issues into their intuitive governance workflows. Together, we make it easy for teams to understand, trust, and operationalize their data at scale. Using the Atlan App Framework, we automatically create S3 assets, embed summaries and issues in the README, we apply tags and certification, and we automatically update all this metadata on rescan. When a collection is processed in Anomalo, it's visible and governed in Atlan, so everyone can act with confidence. What makes this possible is the Atlan App Framework. Atlan's API already made it super easy for us to embed metadata in their UI. This new SDK goes a lot farther. It lets us run complex logic inside the Atlan environment with resiliency, recovery, and minimal code rewrites. This made for a smooth, fast development process. And we're really just getting started. Next, we'll automatically generate unstructured lineage in Atlan to show how curated data from an Anomalo workflow feeds into your BI and AI apps. With Atlan's app framework, we can surface unstructured data quality and metadata right where governance decisions happen. That means faster adoption, trusted AI, and better outcomes for every enterprise.
Well, big thanks to Jonathan and the Anomalo team. What you just saw was the power of that framework. Anomalo was able to build their app within the framework by themselves. And most importantly, they're bringing this new type of data quality context directly into customers' environment. And this is ultimately what excites us the most, which is the customer outcomes that become possible when our partners and customers can contribute and innovate with us. And we're excited to announce that this app framework is in private preview. So for our early customers and partners, we can work together to unlock this unification pillar and bridge the AI context gap.